Hi guys, welcome back to Gobber Games. Today we're going to be playing Roblox Islands and I'm going to be teaching you how to make a basic iron farm. I might do another video on how to get industrial smelters because they're very hard to get if you're not a pro. But for now, let's get into this build. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what game you want me to play, what sorts of games, in Roblox. And okay, let's get right into it. So first of all, uh, the things you're gonna need are around 10 conveyor belts, a few left or right conveyor belts, but it has to be all left or all right. Um, some iron totems. I recommend maybe 4, and a coal totem. You're also gonna need an industrial chest and as many as you want, but probably at least 2 input-output chests. And lastly, the rarest and hardest to obtain, the industrial smelter. So what you're going to start off doing, it's not going to be much. You just start off with 3 conveyor belts in one direction. Make sure you have a very big plot, or you will not be able to fit your auto farm. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now that we've got that done, get your iron totems and place 5 iron totems around it. If you don't have all of them, it's okay, but I recommend having 5. For now, we're not going to do that, but just remember, you're going to place those. The reason I'm mining these is because they're going to drop iron here and make a gigantic pile here, and that's not good. Okay, now we're going to place the industrial smelter. The industrial smelter is very rare, but if you don't have one, you can't do this. But you place this down, and basically what it's gonna do is it's just gonna automatically smelt your iron so that you don't have to smelt it. It's why it's an auto farm, because it's automatic. I'm actually gonna put this a little further back. Here, let me place this here. Oh wait, I'm gonna need right conveyor belts. Miscalculation. For my smelter, I actually want to place it a little further back. You don't need to do this, but I just do it to take up all the room that I have. But you can put it right off where it was. So we can place a few more conveyor belts. Again, you don't have to do this, it can be a little closer. But for mine, since I already had an iron farm, I'm not going to touch it, I'm just going to keep it like this. So now it can output over here. Let me actually move that 1 block backwards, just to make sure there's no glitches with the turn conveyor. Most of the time I'm fine with it, but for this video, I'm not going to place it next to a turn conveyor because sometimes with the turn conveyors, it can mess up direction and all that stuff. But let's not get too technical. Place the conveyor there. And now over here, we're going to place our chest. So first of all, pull out your input-output chest. It's basically like an industrial chest, except here's the thing. Iron, smelted iron comes through here, goes in here, and then once this is full with iron, it'll spew out another piece of iron out here, so it'll transfer it to back here. So I could place another one here, and theoretically what it does, it passes it into this chest, so now we have more storage. Now you're going to get your turn conveyor belts, whatever side that is. Place one here, and then turn a little bit, and place one there. Now it's going to turn around, and it'll go right to your industrial chest. The industrial chest is the same thing, except it'll get clogged. So once there's too many items, it won't spew out the back. But there we go. And now it'll go until all this is filled with iron, and then past that you'll have to collect it. Now let's replace our totems. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you want your coal totem just right there. I'm actually gonna change it so I have 2 coal totems and 4 iron, but it's up to you how you distribute them. Now we're gonna go over here, and it should work. Okay, the iron gets put in there. There's iron in there. More iron. And then eventually there's gonna be some coal. Piece of coal, 2 pieces of coal. And now it'll start smelting. So now it smelts. It takes a pretty long time. But after this, look what comes out the back. A little piece of iron right there. Goes into here. And now we have 3 iron ingots right here. So I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to bore you by letting this run for half an hour or whatever. But what's going to happen is eventually I'll just get tons of iron here. And I'm going to give you some proof that this works. Where's my iron? How much iron is that? 1,302. I did not manually smelt that. I use this model for my auto farm. So if you're looking to get lots of iron, which is one of the most essential resources for advanced crafting, then you're going to need one of these things. It's very basic. Most people already know how to do this, but some people don't know anything. Like, it is a little complicated, and some people don't know anything factory-wise. So this is how you make it. So I'm going to go over, I'm just going to review it one more time in case you missed some of the stuff. Feel free to rewind the video, but right now I'll just show you. So the totems are on each side of the conveyor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 iron totems and 2 coal totems. They go here to an industrial smelter. Make sure you don't have the industrial oven. I've never found this confusing, but some people mix this up with the industrial oven. No, they do not work. They don't work with each other's things. The oven is purely for food, and the smelter is for iron and other ores. So use the smelter. What you could tell, the way you could tell it from most machines, it's just tall like this, and then it has these gears. Every once in a while they make a little noise, and they slide down just like that. Over here, so those go in there, and here we turn it. There's an input-output chest, another one, turn it around, and one more industrial chest. So that's it for today's video. As you can see, just while I was talking, I've got 30 iron ingots, so that's nice. 84 forging XP, so it is also good for forging XP. As you can see, I'm just gonna walk up to the surface, and there's just forging XP that just shoots at me. Wait for it. It's gonna shoot some forging XP right at me. Almost. See, forging XP just shot from underground. More and more and more. I'm just getting forging XP shot at me. So if you also want a lot of forging XP, I'll show you the skill here. You get all these different recipes. If you want to get more forging XP, then this is also a good idea. You can build as many of these as you want, and you'll get more and more iron production. I might do a tutorial on some of the other machines that I've made, but for today, that'll be it. This has been Gobber Games. Have a nice day. Like and subscribe. Bye.